I'm going to play off 16. If we get above
amigos,
16, I'm going to get out of this trade, and then if we drop back below, I'm going to get back short. So I'm going to give it a couple shots, but that was pretty light position as like a reminder, so I wanted to just add a little bit more there. And then, yeah, holding for a move back down to like 1580s, 1570s, I think that feels good. Not sure if he wants to on this particular move, but yeah, if we can get towards the lower end of this bottom here, then I think I'll try to cover that. And Amazon, okay, I got a couple fills of Amazon towards VWAP over here. Is it finally now going to go? I think 103 is safe to say. If we get back above 103, like the long term, so maybe warrants a stop over there. But yeah, we are still far away. I don't think we'll get there, but I am already long there. So good things are happening. Now I'm chilling.
¿Por qué veo? Ya saben, Apple y Tesla son unos grandes jugadores del Nasdaq 100, bueno, Nasdaq. Yo opero el Nasdaq 100, Nasdaq son, bueno, el SPY, son 500 empresas más importantes de Estados Unidos. Yo hago las 100 más importantes nada más, de las cuales están Apple y Tesla.
I'm not taking any position on this, but this is giving me a feel that like, yeah, maybe that 250 area, this could be a good short, but if it holds this 220 area and holds VWAP, maybe it wants to go another leg up.
Puros break-evens por acá, puros, me estopeó como 3 veces. Me trajo hoy Halloween, hoy me dio puras, quiero mi Halloween, yo hoy quiero mi Halloween. ¡Vámonos!
I did watch the play.
Ahí la llevamos. La verdad está muy difícil este asunto. Llevamos esto nada más. Bueno, este es uno de mis trades hoy.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it was just a different angle. It was just a different angle. It's just a different angle that you see. Go back.
Yo quiero mi Halloween.
It's the real angle. It's the real angle. So push.
¿Sí o no? Todavía ni me he podido ir al gimnasio, carajo.
Can we show some Tyson clips?
Vamos a ver cómo
Tyson clips, eh? So that's what we want to get down to. Yeah, so I mean, the other clip looks like it was a different angle, so it looks like it kind of just grazed his face, but in this angle, it does look like he did get right on the button, right on the nose over there. So, look, if you were watching the fight, you for sure had a good time watching it. It was fun watching Jake Paul get clocked up a little bit, and also Anderson Silva, the Spider, still got the moves, man, for his age, moving the way he does. He's still pretty nasty. I mean, look at Mike Tyson. He's pretty insane, too. But coming back to weed stocks over a little bit, marijuana stocks. Looks like Tilray's high day is exactly $4.20, $4.19. It would be nice to watch 420 break on Tilray. I know a lot of you people in the chat are actually expecting that and looking for that possible break on a 420. We'll pull it back in case that does come into play. Google now only 14 cents in the money after watching that nasty bounce back coming into play for it. Pretty happy that I punched out of most of my shorts such as QQQs, SPYs, and the Meta platform shorts. Look at QQQ now right back to 279 as the Nasdaq futures are moving back towards 11,500 and the S&P 500 futures also trying to go back to 3,900 at the moment. We'll see if those levels do come into play as we're still 9 points away from those levels. People in the chat still talking about the Tyson Silva stuff and Mike Tyson and whatnot. Yeah, I mean those are Mike Tyson's obviously a legendary fan. No denial about that, right? Besides, we're going to PGY. People talking about PGY in the chat with the fire emojis right next to it. So let's go check out what PGY is today. Looks good if you ask me. PGY with a relative volume of 0.46 and only doing 500,000 shares today for a penny stock, or it's not a penny stock, but it's a dollar's position. I would be needing it to do a lot more volume for me to take advantage of the trade. So no real trade for me. It is on fire for sure to the upside, but no volume being traded for myself to trade a dollar position like this. Somebody asked me, Luca, where's your out on Amazon? So my profit target is, I don't really know. I'm thinking like I already took someone in front of VWAP. I'm thinking I just want to ride this. If we're going back to the upside, then I want to hold on. I got a decent average. I want to try to hold for like 103. But in terms of risk, where am I getting out if I'm wrong? I'm just kind of using that 101. Like if we break back through 101, then maybe the long is wrong, right? Maybe we're not going back up. And so yeah, that's basically risking off 101. And now that it's working for me, I'm going to try to hold on.
Vamos a cotorrear tantito, amigos. ¿Cómo ven? Aquí se hizo wedge,
as soon as we get over like
encontró base
102.60,
aquí.
it's going to be discretionary. Like maybe I'll start
Este es el
covering,
swing low,
maybe
este es
I'll
otro
hold for
swing low.
103. I'm not really sure what
Y
to
aquí
expect,
el
but for the
precio
most part, I'm not really thinking about
esta
another
vela no
cover
pudo cerrar, es
until
una
those areas over there.
close candle, no pudo cerrar abajo de este.
Going
El
back
cuerpo
to
de la
meta,
vela no pudo
so like
cerrar abajo
using
de
kind
este
of
swing
the
low.
logic on where's you're out on
Este
these
sí
things.
cerró abajo
It's like
de este
using
swing low,
that
pero
94.
no
As
pudo
soon
tampoco
as the
cerrar
trade was
abajo de
dead,
este
like look at it
swing
now,
low.
right? It just did not bounce
Y
back.
mucho
So
menos
sometimes,
del
and I'm just
swing
going to remove
low
the fills very
actual.
quickly.
Entonces,
Sometimes it'll break
para mí eso
levels
fue
and
de
then
que una
bounce really
indicación de
hard,
que
and then
vámonos
other
por
times
arriba.
it'll break levels and then never
Metí
come
mi
back.
primera orden
And I
de compra
almost want to
aquí.
say that the first time
Lo
that
pude haber
it's
metido
breaking a
aquí, pero
level, that's the
sinceramente
time that
me
there's the
estaba
potential that
chamaqueando
it
muy
could
duro el
rip back
mercado.
to the
Dije,
upside. But the
aquí
second time around,
coloco
it's like
mi
not
buy
as good,
stop.
right? So first time you're taking first time size,
Estuve en
you're
pérdidas,
expecting it
casi
to
me
play
estopea
games.
por aquí.
Second time you're expecting a little
Y
more
boom,
that if
se
it breaks you're
comenzó
probably wrong, and you should probably take less size for a bounce play, right? If it bounced great, I would have gotten more out like around that area, but because it didn't, I just had to get out there, and then haven't really taken a meta trade ever since. So yeah, that is that. I'm back into the Tesla short. I got stopped out on this one, which is fine. Stopped out and back in. So if we go back down now, I have great risk to return on my money here. If not, I'll probably stop myself out again if we go back higher there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It just feels like Tesla easily could push back down. It's like we had the strong move back up, and I wanted to be discretionary on it. I wanted to see, okay, what's going to happen now that it's showing me that, you know, it's kind of stalling the buying. Feels like it kind of stopped for the short term. I have the longs on board. I have now
yo sé que no es mucho utilidad, pero
this one's a back burner for sure. It's going to move a lot slower.
Poquito porque el mercado del día de hoy, los que saben,
and yeah, we'll see what happens. 400 likes until 4K. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Almost 4K. That's awesome.
Entonces,
and yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. And your out was 200. Is that referring to? Yeah, well, 200. I mean, yeah, if we can get to 200 on Amazon today,
pues aquí mi amigo Elon, yo creo que lanzó un tweet o algo.
Motion sickness, yeah, I've seen that happen
subiendo,
too.
Bajó, subió.
Eventually, it won't even be about you know, the goggles and whatnot. It'll just be a neural link directly planted into your head, and you are in a virtual augmented reality and just conversing with people without even using actual words. You're just gonna think about a thought, and the person in front of you will be able to recognize that thought without you even talking about it. That's like probably another good 10 to 20 years out, though. You know, that's what Elon Musk is planning to do at the moment. Elon stops, says Icky. You know, I'm all for the future. I'm all for the future in that way. I'm ready to put the Neuralink chip in my head if he wants for me to do it. Yeah, and Tesla's now moving to the upside, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time here, but if
Lástima porque, bueno, sí sé por qué no le metí fuerte.
Yeah, we'll see if this is now the break up to the upside, then probably get to 229 here. So we'll have to see, but yeah, overall market not really ripping to the upside. Just, you know, it was a level, maybe this will stop getting run. I'm just going to try to be patient with it, not too crazy amount of size for myself, and yeah, maybe we'll go back down. But if we, yeah, no, it's not coming in just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have to manage this one. Yeah, I'll just get myself out of that. That was pretty nasty, but it's, you know, size accordingly, right? You have the win, great. You try it again, it doesn't work, no big deal. Now we go to 229 hopefully.
Yo llegué tarde al Halloween, me formé desde el principio.
This is the thing, right? First time around, you gotta love it. Second time around, you gotta take less size because why is it back there? That's kind of, these are the things that I ask myself. Yeah,
vamos, ahorita apenas si llegamos acá,
MBLY
pues
did not break 26. It did not go up higher. This thing is done. Should I just get out of this? I should probably just get out of this. Let's see if I get out of this break even. That'd be great. If not, then whatever. Fix these orders. Yeah, this thing is just barcoding. This thing is absolutely dead. I guess 26 is where it wants to be. Not really breaking down, not really going up. So yeah, pretty interesting there. Somebody saying thoughts on SNDL. So we can have a look here. SNDL. Sundial. SNDL on the Nasdaq. We're at $2.50. Similar pattern to TLRY tilt.
Tilray, like obviously all the wheat stocks are moving. I think preferably, like I would want to trade Tilray. These things are going to move together. You know, if the momentum continues, obviously all these names are going to continue to move up. But I would almost prefer the one with the most volume. So, you know, obviously trade your own book, whatever makes sense to you, but all these names are going to move the same. So like Aurora, CGC, SNDL, Tilray. For myself, it's look at which one is doing the most volume and which one kind of feels the best.
Como Canadá, no subió sus, nada más subió el 50, aproximadamente el 50% de los tasas de interés en vez del 1, en vez del 75 subió 0.75,
yeah, Tilray, that bounce play on the VWAP bounce was really nice there. So congratulations to anybody that had that. You know, sort of channeling, breaking down, holding VWAP, then move back to the upside. I told myself there was a no trade on it just because, you know, tighter, a little bit of a tighter range. But yeah, if we get to $5, then for sure this thing will be going crazy. So that's when I'll be really getting interested in it. And I'm going to make sure I can
como ahorita está barato los precios, quiere, ¿cómo se llama?
Yeah, I'm just reloading on Google over here as we did pull back on the Nasdaq and on the S&P 500, but expecting the market to create a higher low, lower high, and then go back to the downside and create a lower low, continuing with the pattern that we broke out of, the pattern that we were basically holding to the north side. So trying to see if we can capitalize on Google shorts once again around this 95 area, not giving it too much of risk, basically to the high of the range over there at 95.15, 95.20 or so on Google, with SPYs now only 7 points away from 3,900 and Nasdaq only 12 points away from 11,500. People in the chat saying Tesla to the moon. Tesla is not that far away now to 230. We're only about 70 cents away from 230, and volume actually coming into the north side. Obviously, it is way past lunchtime. It's half an hour past lunchtime. So we could see volume coming back into the market as we are watching that currently happen with Tesla. And in another half hour, the show does come to an end, and you guys have the closing show back on with Quentin Tarantino. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, right? With the actors casted by Quentin Tarantino coming back on. And I gotta say, these guys look way better than the original, man. I gotta say, you guys are killing it today. Looking absolutely beautiful, classic with that Pulp Fiction. There we go. Look at it. I would just need some classic Samuel L. Jackson cursing coming out of you, though, Neil. That would just be the cherry on top. Maybe some off-camera cursing for that one.
Vamos.
That's right. Just makes me remember those classic movies like Snakes on the Plane and all those other classic movies. Gotta love Samuel L. Jackson, baby. I love him. He's a good one.
Yeah, for sure. Now, man, Tesla is ripping to the north side.
I guess not Russian, Italian mobster look over here that you got going. You got the chain going too, so you got the chain. Someone said you don't have the chain, you got the chain going. He's got the get up going, baby. Ghetto Luigi. Yeah, this is the type of Luigi you don't want to mess with. He's coming to break your legs, especially if you have a sports book pendant and open with them. He's coming for those toes. You got to be careful. Mario, the recession Mario. No, don't say that. We have yet to hit recession, thankfully, but maybe eventually, maybe if it does happen, come in. Nasdaq is now actually pulling back to the south side, and S&P 500 also pulling back. At least the 5-minute candle, the previous 5-minute candle closed red for both of these markets, and the new market or the new 5-minute candle looking to also close red, which is good news for my QQQ shorts and my Google shorts that we recently punched into. Let's see if the market can now make a new low, lower than the previous low, which would mean we would almost have to go back to the lower days in the market, which is today at 38.72 on the S&P 500.
Yeah, and I'm just looking back at Tesla. I guess it doesn't want to run back up, so I'm probably missing out on those fills. No big deal. Hopefully somebody got them from the 230. That was pretty clean. It just depends on where you had your orders, right? If you're sitting at, let's say, 129.74, like you don't get it. But if you're sitting at 129.64, then you get it. So a little bit of a 10 cent, 15 cents off there. It's, yeah, you know, that's why scale into your orders. Maybe that helps. Or sometimes just punch, you know, maybe that pays you a little bit more. DKNG now 11 cents in the money, working to the downside, looking pretty good. Not really sure where I'm going to cover this, but I think I'm going to stick to that 1575 area. We could probably get down there. So, you know what, though? This actually, now that I say this in real time, I'm going to cover some of it over here. Just because maybe that's, I'm not really sure if we actually get there. And then I'm going to scale my orders accordingly. And, yeah, maybe we can get down to that 1572 like I originally planned. But, yeah, sometimes it's just, you know, it's a, you know, this is the type of stock that look how slowly it's moving to the downside. So, I don't know, we could be back up at 1592 now that I think about it. So I think, you know, cover some and then, you know, pay myself. And then if the rest doesn't work out, whatever. But if it does, you know, I'll hold to my original target and things will go well. So yeah, Super Mario from Goodwill. Yeah. Yeah, no, now all these comments coming through. I love it, man. When I'm like, I just go back through and I'm like, oh, man, I missed. Some of these are hilarious. And yeah, Mario from Wish. Man, remember when I first came on the show and somebody was like, you look like Aaron Rodgers, but if he came from Wish? I think, you know, who was that actually?
Extra Pressure?
Extra Pressure. I haven't seen Extra Pressure in the chat.
Probably got banned.
He's, oh man, he had some of the best, you know, chirps out there, and it's unfortunate that I don't see him anymore. Or maybe he just rebranded into a different name, but I haven't seen any super, I mean, some of these are clever. SONN is now above 250, guys. SONN. I wanted to keep this on the radar because this is, you know, I think it topped out at, look at this, 255, right? Topped out twice, then went for the high a day. Sometimes what we see is we see high a day push, comes back down within the same 1 minute, and then flushes to the downside, right? Didn't actually give that. It popped, it held, and then it flushed. So I think it wants to go for another high a day. So I'm going to put a reminder order on this one. If we get closer to 270, I'm going to take like a kind of like an alert trade for myself. And then I would really love for this to get to like, you know, 280, break above 280. I think this is a recent either SPAC or IPO, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just looking at the daily here. Like this is when it opened. We kind of died off. Now we're having another big day, and 280 is the high there. So yeah, if we break 280, that'll be very interesting. We probably get a push towards 3, but I think warrants a trade if we get above 280. That'll be definitely something interesting to the long side and the short side, right? It is holding trend, it is holding this level over here. So yeah, if that gets back up there, great. If not, then whatever. I don't get the fill. Luca is from GTA.
No, yeah, this is the best. Yeah, I think you should have done this, Luca.
Oh, from Breaking Bad.
From Breaking Bad. Someone said you look like Hector Salamanca, and I was like, wait, that could have been one of the fits that you could have pulled off. This would have been probably easier because the fedora, and then you just put the pipes in your nose. Hey, not bad. Pretty close though. He's a young Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, I guess. Yeah, you guys are very clever with the chirps as always. Luca mentioned that. We are now in the money once again for a QQQ short, so let's take some profits out here. There we go, profits coming in. Taking some profits out on QQQ shorts, but Google not yet in the money, only 4 pennies out of the money. So with this market pulling back, Google should also be. Oh wait, did I take profits on Google instead of QQQ? That makes a lot.